After losing last week at Findlay, the NMU football team wanted to get back on the field as quickly as possible to erase the bad memories that were made by the Oilers. And boy, did the Wildcats rebound in week number 2. Let's go to the Superior Dome. Chris Ostrowski leading out the Wildcats at home for the first time as head coach. But it was the Eagles of Wisconsin Lou Cross who came out firing right away on their first possession, 3rd and 3 from inside to 15. Jared Stan carries the ball for 4 yards and a first down, and that led to a short TD pass. Zach Mastel, Tony Builder back for the short score. Extra point no good. Eagles led 6-0. Near the end of the first quarter, here come the Cats on 3rd and long. Quarterback Ryan Morley pump fakes, buys some time, and would find Christian Jesse open inside the La Crosse 5-yard line. From there, 2nd and goal. Prince Young gets the ball in the backfield and he finds the end zone. NMU led 7-6. In fact, that was the score at the half. 3rd quarter now, more from Prince Young. He would find the end zone here once again. He had over 100 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns on the night. Northern led 14-6 at that point. After the Eagles scored that early touchdown, the NMU defense stood tall here. Nick Cross, boom, see ya with the sack. And the Wildcats win their first game of the season, 24-6.
Our defense is new from the ground up. Terminology is brand new, philosophy is brand new, approach is brand new. So with every week, our kids will become more comfortable with the verbiage. Consequently, we'll become more successful on defense. And today was a dominant show on defense. I can't tell you how proud I am of those guys. Prince Young's a workhorse. He's one of the few guys we have that are older, that have been there, and we're going to have to ride them and count on them. So, another great day for Prince Young.
And after the game, as you see on your screen, NMU President David Haynes presented Coach Ostrowski with the game ball. It was Coach O's first win as head coach of the Wildcats. Congratulations, Coach O. To the scoreboards, lots of high school action took place today in tennis. Westwood and Iron Mountain both win 7-1 decisions. Now on the screen, Kingsford was also victorious today, 7-1 as well over Menominee. On to volleyball, Iron Mountain defeated Gwynn in 4 sets. Mid-Peninsula needed 5 sets to get by Kearney Nadeau 3-2. In another 5-set match, it was Manistee who defeated Westwood 15-11 in the 5th set, and that was also the deciding set to win the match. And Rapid River blanked Munising 3-0. To cross country now, Tracy Strum Invitational held at the Alqual Recreation Area this afternoon in Ishpeming. Every school from Marquette County and Manistee participated in the race, which had a newly designed course to go with it. The boys ran first, and off into the trails at Alqual they would go. After 1.5 miles, they would run down towards Teal Lake and then come up the south side of one hill that looked extremely difficult to manage. And then freshman Lance Rambo from Marquette, you see him on the screen right there, had himself a little gap between himself and Tyler Pomeroy from Manistee at the 2-mile mark. And at the end of the race, Lance Rambo finished in first with a time of 20 minutes, 19 seconds. Finishing in second was Keenan Gantz from Negaunee, 26 seconds later at 20 minutes, 45 seconds. And Manistee's Tyler Pomeroy finished in third at a time of 20 minutes, 51 seconds. On to the girls' race, and after a shotgun start or pistol start, whatever you want to call it, the race is on, and look who's out in front of the gates, Mike. It's Lindsay Rudden in the flying lime green shoes right there. She won the Marquette Challenge invite last week at Presque Isle Park as they headed into the woods for the first mile. Rudden appeared nearly out of the woods with a commanding lead. And you know what? She actually stretched out that lead, and she won by over a minute. Her time, under 22 minutes. Yes, she came in at 21:52. She's a freshman. Finishing in second was one of Rudden's teammates, Kayla Martish, at 23 minutes, 15 seconds. And Wileen Canola, I love that name, Mike, from Negaunee, finished in third. On to today's team results. Let's start with the boys, and it was a close one between Marquette and Negaunee, but the Redmen win by 4 points. A good showing by Gwynn. They finished in third. The boys' race was close. The girls' was not. The Marquette Redettes win running away. Negaunee finished in second. Westwood in third. Now to other NMU news. The second finalist for the women's track and field head coaching job visited Marquette today. David Thompson, the head coach at State University of New York, Oswego, had his opportunity to state his case on why he is the right coach to lead the women's program. Thompson took the head coaching job at Oswego just over a year ago. At every school he has coached at, Thompson has helped athletes make appearances at national qualifying events. He was also a runner himself. Thompson was an 11-time Division III All-American at North Central College, so his past achievements make it easy for athletes to relate to him.
When you tell somebody something you're going off of your own personal experience that makes you credible. When you tell someone that I understand exactly what you're talking about when you're trying to balance academics and athletics, when you want to achieve the highest goals in your sport, whether that's running professionally, whether that's being a conference champion or a national champion, you can tell them, okay, I understand the steps that it takes to get there.
To keep yourself up to date in every sports story, local, regional, or national, you can follow me on Twitter at JTABC10Sports or like us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/ABC10Sports.